Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Safo-Orah. I use he they pronouns. I apologize for being gone for so long. Today I'm filming a part 2 of sharing my art video. I actually already filmed it, but I got like intimidated about it only getting 4 views, so I deleted it, and then I just felt like reposting it just didn't really make sense because it was like 2 months ago, so I just wanted to refilm it. And so here I am refilming it. I hope to be more consistent with my YouTube channel. I already have a few videos like planned out in my head that I'm super excited to film. So yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and follow my art page, which I'm going to put in the description. But yeah, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, starting off, we have this piece, which is the carving of their mind. And this piece I made this year, which is a prequel to this piece that you're seeing on the side that I'm going to go into further detail about. That's what it looks like. It has the brains, branches, and then, oh shit. It cracked so much. I just peed. There's a lot of cracks in it. I don't know if you can see, but it's actually kind of bad. Oh my god. I just saw it right now. That's so horrible. I guess I gotta seal it or something. That is so sad. You can't see it, but it's there. Anyways. That's actually really sad. So the piece is medium. The medium of this piece is acrylic, and it's on an oval canvas. It's 11 by 14 inches. I made it this last year. My intention for this piece was to recreate the eerie feeling I felt when I looked back on a past relationship I had. I wanted to show how claustrophobic and trapped I felt during our relationship. My reference for this piece was mostly nature and its ever-changing form. I used branches to show how branches with no leaves to show how fruitless that situation was and how scary it was to be surrounded with a bunch of branches inside someone's head. I had to figure on their brain to show how the relationship wasn't working for both parties. I want the viewer, which is you guys or whoever ever sees the piece, to imagine the weight of having someone on your brain, or how dangerous it is to have sharp branches in your head. So either way, like whether the person is not there or they are there, like having branches in your head is not ideal. I didn't know this piece cracked so much. I think I'm gonna take it out of the sunlight. Anyways, next piece. Okay, instead of like taking it off the wall, I'm just gonna show you. So here's what it looks like. Not a good representation of it, but like that's the general idea of it. And luckily this one is not cracking, which that, like, I don't know, because I don't ever seal my pieces because we don't have the material for that in school, or at least I don't ask for it. But I need to start doing that because that's kind of sad that my piece is cracking like that. Anyways, this piece is called Garden Journey. It's made of, the material I used was oil pastel, colored pencils, construction paper, and acrylic. The size is 18 by 12 inches. I made this last year as well. This piece was inspired by wanting to move on from relationship and other things that were no longer serving me. I wanted to express self-guidance and protection. This piece was heavily influenced by nature's color and livelihood. This is a sequel to The Carving of Their Mind. The intention behind this was to display that we have the strength not only to move on, but also to carry our harmed self with us on the rejuvenating journey. Funny enough, I actually made this piece first before the prequel of this whole duo thing. But I was like, let me think, because I have to have 8 pieces for my exhibition on March 30th, which I'm going to film about, so stay tuned for that. And I was thinking of ways to express what the situation was like before we got to this beautiful, lively, and like graceful state. And so I really dug deep, and I had to find a way to like thread both of them together. And so nature was that for that. nature was that thread for both pieces. Next piece. Next we have this piece, which is like separate but together at the same time. Let's look back so you can see. I just realized the fan was on. Hold on. Sorry about that. That was probably mad loud. Probably mad loud. But anyways, I have this piece. It's called Angel. Here's the head of the piece, and here's the body of the piece. Funny enough, just like the other, like everything else, this one was made first and was completely separate from this piece. But I felt when I had a exhibition last year for junior year, I was like, okay, let me just put these two together, and I kind of like the way that they looked and worked together. So yeah, this piece is, the size of it together is 21 by 9 inches. Well, individually, there's probably not, I don't know what they are individually. I made this 2021. This piece was inspired by a book called Pet by Kweke Mezi. They introduced me to the concept of angels being creatures that are so-called hideous. They made it apparent that appearance is not the definition of good or bad action is. With that, I decided to draw a portrait of myself reimagined as an angel of human descent. This piece was heavily inspired by how I was feeling at the time. That's why I had chosen to emphasize the penis as the most human feature as the most human-like feature. For the head proportion, I wanted something really distorted. That's why it's looking at you while the head isn't facing you, but I didn't want to incorporate full wings. But I wanted it to be known that it's there to emphasize it's an angel. I feel like I need to be better at writing my descriptions because it's like choppy. It's like I said something and I didn't really explain on it. I just went to the next sentence. But yeah, the eyes were like on Pinterest, and I just like took that and then like did a self-portrait. I always have headphones on, and I guess I had blue hair, or if I didn't, I dyed my hair blue after or something. But that's what this piece is. And to be honest, I forgot what pieces I showed, and I had to just go back to my old YouTube video to see what pieces I showed, so I don't repeat pieces, because that would not be nice. Anyways, moving on. Okay, I have this piece. It's super cute, and I love this piece because it's one of those pieces where it's two pieces in one, but like no one is ever gonna see the other side of it. And I thought that it was pretty cool. I was just experimenting, and at one point, I don't even know, I got to this me and my sister were doing like a painting thing, and like the background was what I originally painted. So it was like galaxies and like planets, and it was giving very like space. And then I just drew this figure on top that I had from my one of my like mini sketchbooks that I had during the summer that I like drew in at work. And this figure was kind of from there. They don't like, it's not identical to the original figure, but whatever. And then yeah, that's this piece. It's super cool actually. Now like putting it next to this piece, it's so funny how like I don't really realize how the colors I use are so in sync until they're like right next to each other. But I didn't really have a title for this piece. My little brother told me to call it Universal Suicide because of the ring around the neck, which that wasn't really my intention. But he was like, you know, what did he say? I wrote it down. He's like, this piece is inspired by the large suicide rates and human killing on the earth slowly. Oh, and humans killing the earth slowly but painfully. This piece started off as a planetary scene with planets and some stars, but then I decided to put the figure on top of it to, I guess I didn't finish the sentence. But I actually really do love this piece. I don't have anything for the figure on the back. I like the texture of it because it's like, it's hard as fuck because of the double painting. Super cool. But yeah, anyways, this piece is on my dresser, so bear with me. sorry, I'm like leaning against the radiator. So that piece is called Gia. My little brother also named that one as well, because I was like, what the hell do I call that? And Gia is based, the material is wood because it's on my dresser, acrylic, hair dye, and paint markers. So the eyes, like the purple circles, I was playing with the hair dye. I'm always dyeing my hair. It's always is a thing. Like I have little hands of green and red on my dresser, which I can show you right now. Let me show you so you know what I'm talking about. Green, red. But yeah, and I had purple. I had purple hair at the time, and I was just like, okay, cool. I think at that time I had just went to the Basquiat exhibition, and I got really inspired by his like playfulness with his art. Like he just put art everywhere, and so it just started off with the little swirls, and then I did a sketch of Gia, which is the main piece in the middle, way before that, and then I just was like, okay, perfect, and I placed it on the dresser. This piece took me all of the summer, basically, because I was just off and on and off and on and off and on. And then I finally got it done. And then also my art teacher was like, because I was trying to sell it as a piece, and he was like, it's not finished. And I was just like, oh my god, it's finished. Because when I saw Basquiat's pieces, it was just like playful and whatever. So I didn't really want to do too much. It wasn't supposed to be that serious, so whatever. Anyways, yeah, it's 41 by 15, which is like the size of the dresser. I made this last year. Gia is a Greek goddess of earth. Gia is so fitting for this piece because of the colors and how the eyes are orbiting around the figure. This piece was inspired by our planet and the idea that it can be personified and beautified. I chose to enhance its features by giving it multiple eyes and ears. I wanted to show how sensitive the earth is by adding an abundant amount of features to signify that. This piece was also inspired by Jean-Michel Basquiat. Sorry if I said Jean. It's Jean, sorry. And how he would paint on everything, everywhere. So I chose to put this piece on the side of my wooden dresser to be playful in that manner and also personify my dresser. So yeah, I think I have one last piece to show, and then you guys will really see my exhibition piece, or like what my art looks like all together in an exhibition format. And I'm super excited for you guys to see that. And also I'm going to like I'm ranting, but I'm going to like this mini exhibition because I did like a painting for like an art class I did, and they're putting our work on the wall, so I'm gonna film a little bit and add that to this video so you can see. Yeah, and then there's also another exhibition coming up soon, far in the future, and I'll talk more about that as I get closer to it. But I'm gonna show you guys my last piece and sign off, and see you guys in the next video. Okay, rule number 1, don't paint people forever, because it's just like you never know what's gonna happen. Because yeah, but I have this piece and it's called Rhythm, and it's so gorgeous. This was my first piece of like realism, and yeah, it's actually pretty beautiful. If somebody doesn't mind having somebody else's face on their wall, let me know, because I will, you know, you can buy this and I can ship it to you. But this piece is called Rhythm, and let me find it. I was being mad shady for no reason. Anyways, so Rhythm, this the material is acrylic and canvas. The size is 20 inches by 16. I made this 2021. This piece is based on rhythm. It is inspired by music and how it was the only company during the pandemic. I wanted to show how rhythmic music is with the background and how consuming it is for someone in a stagnant position due to the pandemic. This piece is definitely influenced by the pandemic and its isolation stage. My reference for this piece was a photo of a friend of mine that I took. The background is supposed to be the background is supposed to represent the rhythm with the different colors and directions that the colors are going in. Yeah, honestly, people, whether you believe it or not, we still in a pandemic. Like, and it's monkeypox. Like, it really just depends on how you view everything. But yeah, just be careful and be safe. Wear your mask if you care for yourself. And if you're trying on things, be careful and take a shower when you get home, because it's really getting scary. But it's actually really gorgeous. Yeah. I can't wait for you guys to see my other pieces that I'm working on, and also and see the video of my exhibition and stuff. But yeah, if I do or if I don't add that little piece in from today, which I hope I do, then yeah, this is all for the video. I hope to see you guys next time. I hope you guys forgive me for taking like 2 months off. But I hope to be more consistent, like I said in the beginning of this video. Yeah, I hope you guys are ready to join me for this loophole of a journey of my channel. Yeah, thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment. Which one was your favorite piece? Which one do you like the most? Which one resonates with you the most? Yeah, make sure you follow my Instagram, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.